Hey guys, it's Alvin again, and today I'm reviewing Sonya. Now, I have a lot of things to say about this amazing book by the amazing Bo. I think I have to divide these things. So here are 5 things to know before going into this book. Number 1, see this face here. See this face here. They are not distant relatives, they're actually siblings. This is Dada, the firstborn, and this is Sonya, his sister. Now, Dada is favored by the gods. That's why he's called Dada, because of his. Basically, both of them are favored by the gods because her name Sonya can rightfully be translated a favored one, right? And we are told that it is a spin-off of Shango, the god of fire, and war, I think. Yes, Shango is the god of fire and war. I think lightning too. Sonya is like literally Songo. Do you get it? Sonya, Songo, Sonya, Songo. Point 2. This book is divided into 5 parts. The first part is Stemma. Stemma is a family tree, right? The recorded genealogy of a family. So here we are introduced to the setting of this book, major characters that will be involved, the family tree and everything. Now the second part is chrysalid. Here it is. And we know chrysalid is a synonym to chrysalis, which is a quiescent state of a pupa. Quiescent, that's like a dormant stage, right, of a pupa, usually that of a butterfly. So you know that, after the pupa is in a quiescent state for a while, it becomes a butterfly. At least I think that's what the sciences say. Yeah. The next part is Imperium. There you have it there. Part 3, Imperium. Imperium simply means absolute power. And you find out, what happens in that section. Part 4 is Hubris. Right there. Hubris is another term for pride. And pride goes before what? And finally, we have Alarum, which is an obsolete term for alarm. I used to be a walking dictionary in school. Yeah, this is the second thing to know about the book Sonya. Now, thirdly, something interesting to know about Sonya is that the writing of this book is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. The narration of this book, it takes me back to, back then when we used to have storybooks in Nigeria. I mean, storybooks. And you are like, oh, the villagers gathered in the square or something like that. This is how this book is written. It is written down to earth, right? The way it is narrated, right, with so much beauty in it. Take the introduction, for example. The prologue, I'm just going to read the first stanza here. It says, "In the beginning, gods and sorcerers ruled the West. The gods were called the Orisha. They were also called the good ones. For every good thing that happened was brought about by their benevolence. Orishas dwelt amongst men and sometimes saw fit to bear seed with them. And any household that birthed the offspring of the Orishas was greatly revered." Beautiful intro, beautiful narrative. Do you see it? Don't go into this book thinking, I'm going to get bored at. You cannot get bored. In fact, I saw a 2-star review of Sonya on Goodreads, and I literally felt like strangling this person because, why did you lie to me? When I saw the 2-star review, I was like, yo, is it that bad? Obviously, there were a lot of 5-star reviews. I just had to look at that one. Sonya is not a 2-star book. It is a whopping 5-star read. And I think you should go into it. There's no boring moment. And now, for the 4th thing you need to know about Sonya. Sonya was written to portray this main character here as a as a warrior king, right? But that is later in the book. This is no spoiler. You'll find that, even in the description. So picture the warrior king, the one that talked about Dahomey. Yeah? This is exactly what it is. I mean, I was literally picturing the main character of. Interesting. It does look like her. The main character of the Dahomey book, right? I didn't even think about it before, but yeah, I mean, look at this. It's literally the warrior king all over again, and this one is so much madder. That one was literally child's play. If you like compare with Sànyà herself and her brother, oh my goodness! You know what? You find out. I just love this book. I don't even. Why do I have to pick a choice? When people were giving reviews and they were like, whose team are you? Team Sànyà or team Dada? I was like, what's happening? I had to read this book to actually find out. Right? I repeat, they are siblings. They are siblings. Whatever you find inside the book, accept it. And finally, the fifth thing to know about Sànyà is that if you do not have a vivid imagination, that's on you, not on the book, right? Because this book is all about vividly imagining stuff, and it was written for basically everyone from teenager stage upward, because it's very easy to understand, apart from a few big words which are very appropriate for descriptions. This book is very clear, very, very clear. In fact, I can't even find any single thing bad with this book. I mean, as you know, fantasy is not my thing. I mean, I read fantasy, yeah, but occasionally. Science fiction is my thing. But believe me, this was worth the read. So if you're still contemplating getting into this book, here's your sign. Meanwhile, this is what I am currently reading, Lost Ark Dreaming. I know I said I'll read Son of Empire, but I feel like reading a Nigerian book again because of the feel I got from this. Meanwhile, Lost Ark Dreaming is a dystopian, Nigerian work. You should check it out. It's by Sui Davis. So yeah, I'll give you a review about that when I'm done. Probably finish it today if I'm free enough, which is unlikely. Yeah, thank you very much for watching my very disheveled video, chaotic video. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope you'll be going into it. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in my next video.